Systematic desensitization. Desensitization begins by gradually imaging yourself in anxiety-provoking situations while learning how to relax through your feelings of apprehension. While picturing yourself in places or situations that typically trigger panic attacks, you will use a relaxation technique to work through your fears and anxieties. In vivo, imagine the situation inside your brain. For example, think of a happy place or think of a situation that you fear the most, even it increases your anxiety. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable symptoms of your anxiety. In vitro, real-life situation. Graded exposure. Slowly exposing yourself to what you fear. First, you'll learn muscle relaxation techniques. Then, you'll create a list of your fears, ranking them in terms of intensity. Finally, you'll begin exposing yourself to what you fear. As you work your way through your list of fears, you'll continue to focus on relaxation when facing each new situation until it no longer causes discomfort. Relaxation techniques. Diaphragmatic breathing. Visualization. You'll focus on a relaxing scene, picturing it in your mind and concentrating on sensory details, such as sights or smells. This includes guided imagery, which involves someone describing a scene to you. Progressive muscle relaxation. You'll learn to tense up and release muscles throughout your body. This technique can reduce muscle tension and help you recognize the difference between tense and relaxed muscles. That way, you'll be able to better recognize when your muscles start tensing up in response to anxiety or fear. Meditation and mindfulness techniques. Learning meditation may help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings as you face a fearful situation. Mindfulness helps you notice what you're experiencing in the present moment, which can reduce anxious thoughts. Creating a hierarchy of fears. After learning relaxation techniques, you'll develop a fear hierarchy for the phobia or feared situation. This hierarchy typically involves 10 levels of fear. You'll likely go through the following steps to do this. First, you'll identify the most frightening level of your fear, or the level 10 inches fear. Next, you'll identify the least frightening level of your fear, or the level 1 inch fear. Then, you'll list the levels in between and rank them by the amount of fear they trigger. For example, seeing a photo of what you fear might be a level 3, but actually touching the thing you fear could be a level 8 or 9. Next, you'll develop ways to expose yourself to each level of fear. Finally, you'll begin exposing yourself to your fear, starting with the least frightening items on your list. Slowly exposing yourself to fears. Once you have relaxation techniques and a hierarchy of fears, you can start gradually exposing yourself to your fears. A typical first step is thinking about the thing you fear. Once you begin feeling afraid or anxious, use relaxation techniques to regain a sense of calm. Repeat the process until you no longer feel anxious. When you can comfortably address a particular level of fear, move on to the next level. Familiarize yourself with relaxation techniques. If you're already feeling tense and anxious, thinking about relaxing may be harder, so it's important to learn these techniques first. List at least 2 items for each level of fear on your hierarchy. This allows for more exposure to your phobia. Practice exposing yourself to your fear each day. Even a few minutes every day can help. Remember to stop and use a relaxation exercise when you feel anxious. The goal is to replace the anxious feeling with a relaxed state. You might have to try each step multiple times, and that's okay. Try to continue the exposure exercise until you feel about half the fear or anxiety you typically would. This can be hard to gauge, but you'll likely become better able to track it as you become more familiar with exposure.